Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you new here, my name is Donna, and for those of you not new, thank you so much for continuing to come back and support my channel. I appreciate all of you so very much. Today I am doing my Ipsy versus Ipsy Plus unbagging, and in this video we go through both my small Ipsy and my plus Ipsy, and these are pretty hefty because I did add on some stuff. I mean, this is my regular Ipsy and look at how thick this bag is, but I'm super excited about the add-on that I have in this bag because I'm just super excited about it. So for those of you who do not know what Ipsy is a subscription service that comes to your house once a month. It does have 3 different sizes. You can get the Glam bag, which is just their regular Glam bag, and this guy is $12 a month. It does have 5 sample size items in it, but sometimes that's what they promise, but sometimes you can also get full size items in that bag. Then they also have the Ipsy Plus, which is 5 full size items, and this one costs you $25 a month. In this bag, you get to choose 3 of the items that go into your bag as long as you hit them up at the right time to get to choose. And then they also have an Ultimate. I don't take part in the Ultimate. The Ultimate is 8 full-size items and 4 sample size items. I've often thought about getting rid of both of these and moving into the Ultimate, but I really do like the amount of products that I get here, and these 2 bags cost me less than the Ultimate does, so I don't necessarily need all that stuff. But in addition to what you get in the bags, you can add items on every single month. They give you options to add things on for a heavily discounted price. So I do know that I have add-ons this month, and I think that that is why my bags come so late, honestly, is because of the add-ons. I just received my regular Ipsy in the mail, I believe on Thursday, and today is Sunday. So they do have an app that gives you all the information that you need to know regarding your bags. So I'm going to leave this bad boy up so that I can talk about the prices of the items in the unboxings with you, but we're just going to jump in with my regular Ipsy. This is the smaller of the bags. This one does cost $12 a month, and it comes with 5 sample size items typically. So the first thing I pull out of here is actually what I added on. So this is a PMD device. You guys, I'm really excited to have added this on. I did get this. These guys go for $100. I did get this for $25, so 75% off of regular price. And the reason why I'm so excited is because I actually have a Foreo Mini and I love it. But I wanted to try this out because it has a handle, and I think that I'm going to love that so much. It did come with a battery, but it has the head on it with the nubs so that you guys can get some good exfoliation going on, and then the other side is just a flat with like some ridges. I love that it has a handle and a little like stand to sit it in. So I'm anxious to try that guy out. I'm going to read all about it and then start trying it out, come back to you guys at a later date with some like information about it. But it does tell you everything that this guy is. A soft silicone bristles, it's waterproof, it has massage for serums. I really think that this is an amazing little tool. I do like my Foreo, don't get me wrong, but I'm excited to have this guy in my life too. And like I said, I paid $25 for it, and it is typically a $100 item. I am going to just pull out this month's bag. This is October. Oh, there's something in here. What's in here? Oh, so sometimes when they can't fit things in the bag, it does sit outside of the bag. But let's talk about this bag first. Oh my gosh, look how cute this is. This is of course the October bag, so it's got to have a little bit of a dark theme or a little bit of Halloweeny spooky theme to it. This is what the bag looks like, you guys. I love this bag. I might actually use this bag in my purse. I love this little zipper pull here with the moon and the star on it. And then this is just really freaking cool. Makeup brush, mascara wand, lips. There's an Ipsy down there. There's a moon over here. And then on the other side of the bag, it does say Your Magic, and it is just a black, like, faux leather bag. The first thing in this bag is these guys here. There is 2 sheet masks in here. And I think if you guys are familiar with my channel and you watched my sample series on Sunday, you do know that I get all of my sheet masks from Ipsy. I've never bought a sheet mask ever in my life. These 2 sheet masks are by Puriface, and they are dermal purifying sheet masks, and there are 2 of them. It does say that these are fragrance-free purifying sheet masks, and they have aloe vera, spirulina, and those help boost skin cell reproduction. And then it's also made from alginate, an eco-friendly material that helps improve texture, firmness, and elasticity, which is awesome. There's 2 of them in here, and these are full-size items. I love sheet masks for the reason that A, you always get 2, but always it's a full-size item in your little sample size bag. And it says the MSRP on these is $14.99. I have to imagine it's $14.99 for both of them. So we did get some sheet masks in here, and now we're gonna open up this guy here. Just unzip that, and this is what the inside of the bag looks like. It is black on the interior as well, and it does have our little Ipsy dude here. And I just pull out the first thing that I saw, and that is this little sample size of the Tarte Maracuja tinted hydrator, and this is in medium neutral. That does look like a really good shade for me. I haven't yet met a Tarte foundation that I love, so I'm interested to try this. But this does say if you love no makeup looks, you're going to be obsessed with this tinted hydrator. So I really have lately been into tinted moisturizers, or more sheer anyways, foundations. So like I have my Smashbox Halo that I've been using a lot, and this is just an all-in-one tinted moisturizer. I've been using that a lot lately because we're wearing masks when we go out in public. So I will definitely love trying this guy out. This is 5 milliliters, but it doesn't tell you what the full-size price of this is because it's not a full-size item in the bag. I have to imagine that it probably rings in right around the $30 mark, which is pretty typical for Tarte foundations. I'm excited to try this. I do have a maracuja oil by them that I absolutely love. So the next product in here is, ooh, a bubble wrapped item, and it's actually a full-size item. So this guy, you guys, is the highlighter by Ofra Cosmetics in Blissful. I have to be honest, I have this in a small size. This I'm so excited to have. This isn't the item that I picked. It was on my list to pick from, but because I have this in a smaller size, I was like, I'm not going to pick that. I already have that. If I get it in the bag, cool beans. If I don't, cool beans. I got it. I got it in the bag. Ofra highlights are top 3 in my collection. I love them. And this is a full-size Ofra highlight. You guys can see what that looks like there. I'm going to grab out the one that I don't want to swatch this one quite yet because I do have it in my collection, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with this one. But I am going to go get the one that's in my collection and swatch it for you because I feel like you need to know what it looks like. All right, so this is it in my collection. You guys can see that it was used. It's been used quite a bit. And this is what that highlight looks like. What I love most about Ofra highlights is that they are just so like out of this world amazing and shiny, and they look kind of wet on the skin, but they also don't really emphasize any kind of texture on your face. And I love Ofra highlights for that purpose, so I'm really excited that that is a full-size item. This app does tell you that this is a gorgeous golden bronze highlighter with rosy undertones, and that it's a plush pearl pigment that catches the light to illuminate the features and give your complexion a warm, shimmery sheen. I firmly agree with all of those things. Ofra highlights are amazing, and these are $35 full size. I love that. So just between, well, really just this item alone pays for really almost both my bags. I'm golden. I'm a happy camper. So then we dig in and we get this guy here, and it's another little tiny like bubble wrapped dude. And I believe this is actually the item that I picked, and this is an eyeshadow palette, and it is sealed all the way around. So I'm not sure that I'm going to keep this eye palette, so I'm going to leave it sealed. These are the colors in there. I'm going to show you from my app what it actually looks like, because I want you to be able to see what it actually looks like. So those are the colors. It does look like it's got like a pretty like pink and like maybe even a champagne, and then a couple deep eggplant purpley colors. It says, say hello to the 4 autumn-inspired matte and shimmer shades that you'll want to wear everywhere this fall. They have metallic shades to give your eyes sheen and sparkle, and the matte shades to create depth and dimension. According to this is a full-size palette, and it weighs in at 8 grams. It says that this guy is a $20 item. I would never pay $20 for this. This is tiny. Tiny, tiny. So this is called the Astral Amethyst Shimmer Palette, and it is by Oribe Beauty. I would never pay $20 for 4 shadows that come into this little tiny dude. But between these 3 items, my bag is already worth nearly $70. So I'm okay with that. This was the item that I picked. Funny story, I don't even know if I'm gonna, again, going back to the eyeshadow palette that I apparently picked last time, it came about the same size, only it wasn't in colors that I thought I'd ever use. This one at least does have like purples and stuff in it. I will probably honestly use this. Let's open it up. I want to see what $20 buys you from Oribe. Oribe? What is the name of that brand? Is it Oribe? Let's look at it. You guys, it's actually kind of pretty, but it does look like it was touched. Do you guys see that? I mean, it wasn't touched. It was completely sealed. That is the weirdest thing. I mean, it is pretty, and those do look like full-size shadows. I don't know. That is so strange, that one shadow. But that is what that looks like. And then this one is the Balm Will Powder Blush, and this is in Stamina. I love the Balm Cosmetics for their packaging. I just think that their packaging is really kind of cute and interesting. So we are going to open this guy up. So the packaging looks just like the outer, and that is the blush. And wow, that looks really pink on camera, but it's not actually. It's a really pretty mauve tone. So that's what this one looks like, and it says the most unpowdery powder ever. We think so. A trio of plant-based oils gives this formula an ultra silky blendable feel that's similar to that of a cream. Not only is this vintage style packaging super cute, it's made of magnet-free closures, making it 100% recyclable too, which I think is also really cool. It is magnet-free. There's no magnet in there, which is probably why it has the outer like sleeve that goes on it. This obviously isn't a full size. This weighs in at 2.2 grams, but what I do love about it is it looks like you can pop this out and put it into a magnetic palette, which I will probably do because these guys just kind of get lost in my collection. But I do love the color of this blush. These are what I received in my little tiny sample bag here. I'm honestly really happy with everything that came in it. I think I'll get a ton of use out of this guy. I will also probably use this, let's be honest. I will definitely use this blush. I think this blush is a beautiful color. I'm interested to try this. I haven't met a Tarte one that I like yet, but I am interested to try it. So I'm pretty pleased with what came in this bag, and this is what the bag looks like. Again, it does have a card in it, you guys, but the card... The card has the items on it. I wish Ipsy would make up their mind on whether they're going to include a card with prices or not. So let's start with this. This is a deluxe sample size, but the full size version of this blush is $25. This is a full size item. That is what the card says. And this is a $20 item. This again is a full size item. The full size is a $35 item. These are full size, obviously, but they come in a pack of 5 for $14.99. So these don't cost $14.99 a piece. They're like, a $3 a piece item. So $6 for these 2 items here. And then this, of course, is a deluxe sample size, and the full size version of this is $29. Good guess, Donna. I'm actually pretty happy with what I got in that bag. All right, guys, so this is my big guy. This is the Plus. So this one does come for $25 a month, and it includes full-size items. Immediately, I pull out the bag, and it looks a lot like the other bag, only these ones are drawstring bags. I do like the Ipsy's Plus went to these drawstring bags. I think they're super fun. And previously, we were getting bags that were approximately the same size as this for no reason, really. I don't think that these are more expensive bags than what you get in your regular, but honestly, like, these are more useful, I feel like. And I was getting tired of having 900 of these hanging out. So I'm going to see if I can find the card, because I wanted to kind of show you guys the card. So this is the card that came with both of the bags. I didn't get to it until the last part of the last bag. But each time Ipsy sends you product, they do send this card that has the theme of the bag, and this month's theme is magic. And it just says, with a pinch of shimmer and a wave of your mascara wand, this month, cast a spell on yourself. Whether it's nailing the perfect smoky eye or taking a big life leap, let your intuition guide you to your goals. And that is what the theme behind the bag is. Typically on the back of the card, they do have just their socials that you can get social with them on. They also have a save the date for when you're able to pick your product for your Glam Plus. And then on the back of this one, it also says save the date for add-ons. So at the same time that you're in picking the 3 products that go into your Plus bag, you can also pick add-ons to go into both bags. This one does not have the products on the inside of it, which I'm truly frustrated about. I'm going to open back up my app. I've got my app up. First things first, I did add on some product. So I added on some masks, and I added on a palette. So I'm going to go through that with you first. This is the palette that I added on. This is the Dominique Cosmetics Celestial Storm palette, you guys. And this palette is a $44 palette that I got for $18. I remember when the little tiny one came in the BoxyCharm, how jealous. I mean, that was right after I canceled BoxyCharm. And I was like, oh my God, you should never have canceled BoxyCharm. That was the only time truly that I have ever regretted canceling my BoxyCharm. But the fact that Ipsy always gets these things too really warms my heart, because I didn't have to wait for very long before it was offered in Ipsy, and actually the full-size version of the 8-pan palette that they got in BoxyCharm was offered to me. So I did get this $44 palette for $18, and I can't say that I'm mad about it. I love it. And I have a couple of Dominique Cosmetics palettes now. This makes palette number 3 for me for the Dominique Cosmetics line. I do have the Berries and Cream. I do have the Rustic Glam, and now I have this one. The other things I added on were masks. So in the world that we live in right now, and the fact that, you know, we're out and about all the time, I did buy some masks from Ipsy because they were cute as hell. And I wanted extra masks because You always need more than one. So this was one set, and this is the pink set. So it had this cute little cheetah print one. This one has eyeballs on it, and this one's kind of like a pink ombre. They did also come with filters. And then we also have the blue set, which looks like this. So we have a blue and pink camo print. We also have a blue and pink ombre, and then we have a blue one with pink lips on it. I thought it was fitting for my job, and again, they all came with filters as well. So these are the filters that came with them. And then these guys live in my purse always because I need to have them no matter where I go. So now let's get into what was actually sent in the box. And I'm going to tell you what items I picked as well as their full-size price. So the first thing I pull out of here is this. This is actually an item I've received, I feel like, 800 times from my subscription boxes in the past, either from FabFitFun or BoxyCharm or Ipsy. This one and the black one that is, I think, more harsh than this one are like staples in subscription boxes. I feel like this one is the Dr. Brandt Pore Dermabrasion Pore Perfecting Exfoliator. And if I was going to choose one of the two to get in my box, it would have been this one. I didn't choose this item. I would not have chosen this item. I am trying not to choose skincare items because I have way too much skincare and it's sent to me so often. This guy is a $58 item. It is 2 ounces of product, and it is an exfoliating treatment. It's a pore purifying treatment that uses ultrafine crystals to buff away dead skin cells, improve texture, and deep clean pores. And I actually really do like this product. I'm actually not mad that it's in my bag because even though I wouldn't have chosen it, it's a good product. I've used it before. I love it. I don't like the one that comes in the black like this, but I do like this one. Dr. Brandt is actually a really good skincare item that I quite love. So this that I chose, that I picked out next, is actually an item I did choose. This is the Yensa Essential Glow Primer. It is a tone up primer by them, and this is a $35 item. It is 1 ounce of product, and it blurs fine lines and pores. It smooths uneven texture and locks in your makeup look. I have heard a lot about Yensa, and I have actually had Yensa products in my sample stash that I've used that I don't mind. I love primers. I don't know, I'm not one of those people that thinks that primer is a myth. I do love primers, so I'm actually excited to have this. I do like glowy primers. This says 8 Super Blocks Essence. I don't know what that means, but it says moisturizes and preps skin for makeup, blurs imperfections and pores, provides better skin tone, and powered by 8 Super Blocks Essence. I don't know what that is. I'm excited to have it. It is one of the items that I picked. Yensa. I do have a lip oil by them too that is pretty fantastic, honestly. This is by Lovecraft Beauty, and it's a highlighting palette. This is what the outside looks like, and then this is what the highlights look like, and that's actually kind of pretty. I do really like that. It looks like we have a champagne-y one and kind of a rose tone one. This is a $29 item, and each one of those pans is 5 grams of product, so there are 10 total grams in here. Finely milled powder pigments blend into skin like butter for the perfect amount of subtle shimmer. It has a golden one and a pearlescent pink. So we all know highlighters are kind of my bag. This is also not an item I picked. Oh, cute. The names of these are Aurora Borealis. I have been pretty interested in Lovecraft Beauty. I do believe I have a blush that was sent to me in my sample bag a few months ago that's actually a really pretty blush. They have also a blush palette that I didn't get in my bag a few months ago that when it pops up in my picks, I'm picking it because it's a beautiful blush palette. So I'm excited to get this. And then the next thing I pull out is this. And it is something that I chose. And I chose it because I actually have a lip product by Half Caked that I actually quite love. I don't love the color of it, but I actually quite love the lip product. So there are two Half Caked lip products in here. I love their packaging. Look, this looks like a little like movie ticket. And it says Half Caked double feature, which I think is appropriate. It's a lip fondant and gloss. Oh, those are pretty. So we have a lip fondant and gloss. So the lip fondants are like liquid lipsticks, only they're movable. They're a little more, they don't dry down completely. And then this is their gloss, and I love a gloss. I am a gloss girl for sure. So these guys come in at $20, so $10 a piece, right? And it says that we have a hydrating lip color that's infused with vitamin E to keep lips comfy and smooth. And then the gloss to go over the top, which is a pearly shine. So I'm actually kind of excited about this. I do have a lip fondant that is in my collection currently. I'm not really quite sure where it is right now, but I do have a lip fondant currently that is kind of more of a orangey red. So I might just get rid of that because I don't like wearing it because of the color, but I do like these. They are really nice, but they don't dry down all together, which for me is totally fine because I'm kind of a hot mess with lipstick anyways. So if it doesn't dry down all the way, I can fix it. So this is an item that I picked. Again, it is a $20 item. And the last thing I picked was this. This is the Complex Culture Plush Powder Brush. So we're going to pull it out of here. I have to tell you, I have a bunch of their brushes now at this point, and I love these brushes. They're super luxe looking with the like gold and then the like really soft gray handle. This reminds me of like NARS packaging. And then the bristles on these brushes are just so flippin' soft. Such a soft brush. I picked this, of course. I'm always gonna pick a brush because I'm a brush hoarder, but I am really happy to have this brush in my collection. This guy is a $35 brush. So this is almost a $200 bag that I paid $25 for. I cannot be mad about that. I love everything. So this is what came in my plus. I love that. I think I hit the jackpot this month because you guys, this is what I received in my bag. I am so happy to be a part of Ipsy. Like, I love every part of these bags. There's not one thing that I can say that I'm upset about in these bags. Even this guy that I was like, I don't know, that doesn't look like it's full size. I do believe it is full size, and even though that looks like it might have been touched, I guess, you know, it was fully sealed when I opened it, so you know nobody's touched it. I'm really happy with what I received in my bags this month in Ipsy, even though I didn't get them until late. I need to stop adding on. I think that that's what the problem is, honestly. What did you guys get in your Ipsy? Are you getting Ipsy? Do you get BoxyCharm? Which do you prefer more? I really have to be honest. I was a subscriber of BoxyCharm for a long time, and I canceled it a year ago, and I don't think I've been sad. Except for that one time with the Dominique Cosmetics. I don't think I've been sad about it the entire time. So I also told myself though that if there was something that showed up in a BoxyCharm box that I wanted, that I would allow myself to purchase it. So I've not encountered that yet. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that if you did, you're considering giving it a big thumbs up. Really does help our channels out here. It tells YouTube that there are people liking and watching our videos, and it shoots them out into the YouTube atmosphere to other people to watch, and it's totally free to do. I also hope that you liked me or it enough that you're considering subscribing to my channel before you go. I would love to have you around in my little YouTube family here. I would also love to see you guys down in the comments section. So regardless of whether you subscribe or not, please leave me a comment down there. If you do subscribe, please hit that notification bell, as it's going to notify you every single time I upload anything onto the YouTubes, and I wouldn't want you to miss anything. I do upload content 3 to 4 times a week, depending on the week. So sometimes it's, you know, hard to track me down. So I would hope that you would also hit that notification bell to assure yourself you're not missing anything. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Please stay safe out there. I hope that you and yours are well. I hope this October is treating you kindly. I hope that you're not freezing to death in the temperatures that are currently going on my outside. What is the weather like in your neck of the woods? I hope that you guys are wearing your masks when you go out. Hopefully you have some cute ones like I just purchased, because I do love them. But they are what is going to keep us from, you know, just continuing to pass this amongst the rest of us. So please wear your mask when out in public. That's the only way we're going to get out of this craziness. Please love each other, but love each other from afar. And until next time, bye guys.